Graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on barrel. Get out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
What is going on, everybody? How are you all doing? Little voice crack there. That wasn't so good. All right, Phillies are taking on the Atlanta Braves today, starting off a 3-game home stretch against one of their arch nemesis. Or one of what's the plural of that? Arch nemesis? One of their arch nemesis. I don't know. Anyhow, they are facing one of their biggest opponents, and that is the Atlanta Braves today. Phillies are 34-19. The Braves are 25-27, and they're just about ready to get started. First pitch will be in a couple of seconds or so. Ranger Suarez will be taking the hill, and the lineup that he's going to face will be this: Ronald Acuna Jr., Austin Riley, Marcell Ozuna, Matt Olson, Ozzie Albies, Sean Murphy, Eli White, Michael Harris II, and Nick Allen. Folks, comment what your final score predictions are down below. And again, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and turn on those notification bell icons too. And that way you know when we go live for the Sixers, the Eagles, and the Phillies. Let's go, baby. Let's go. So again, the lineup for the Braves: Acuna, Riley, Ozuna, Olson, Albies, Murphy, White, Harris, and Allen. And that is the starting 9 for the Atlanta Braves. For the Phillies, they have Stott, Turner, Harper, Schwarber, Bohm, Castellanos, Kepler, Realmuto, and Marsh as their starting 9 players. And they will be facing up against Spencer Strider, who is 0-2 on the season, as a 5.79 ERA. In 9 1/3 of an inning, he has struck out 8 batters and has allowed 11 hits, 2 walks, and 2 homers. Meanwhile, Ranger Suarez is on the hill for the Phils. He's 3-0. He has a 3.70 ERA and has gone 24 1/3 of an inning. He has also struck out 23 batters. And the Phillies are getting ready to play some baseball. They're in their white and red pinstripes and have the red baseball caps on with the white P as the logo. Whoa, what is going on? What is this? All right, there we go. Sorry. There was music playing, and I was like, why is that going on? All right, first pitch is taken for a ball. Second pitch, that's taken for a ball as well. Why is this not working now? Let's undo and undo again. 2-0 pitch, that's taken for ball 3. There we go. Again, folks, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and turn on those notification bell icons too. 3-0 pitch. There's a called strike to Ronald Acuna Jr. All right, I think that's good. I do. I think that's good. 3 balls, 1 strike. What's up, Lou? What's going on, Asia? What's up, PJ? Renald Stevens, of course, is here as well. Dylan Town, what's going on? Here's the 3-1 pitch. This one is sliced foul. Didn't know what the heck that music was, but we figured it out, and we're good. Asia's here, Lou's here, Hardcore's here. Yup, I did it. I figured it out. It is both singular and plural. Interesting. Okay, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff pitch to Acuna. This one is line foul and out of play. On the defensive side of the diamond for the Phillies, their lineup will be this. JT is catching. On the mound, it's Ranger Suarez. Over at first base, it's Bryce Harper. The second baseman is Bryson Stott. Bohm's at third, and Trey Turner's at short. Here's the 3-2 on the way, and that's a called strike 3. That was on the inside corner, and Ranger battling after facing a 3-0 count, and he was able to get Acuna the strikeout looking. Let's go. In the outfield for the Phillies, they have Castellanos in right, Marsh in center, and out in left field, it'll be, why is it not loaded? There it is, Max Kepler. Here's the pitch. There's a line drive. That's a foul ball towards the third base side. Let's put that over here. Acuna, Riley, Ozuna. I didn't get a chance to do this. I'm scrambling a little bit today. 0-1 pitch, and it's taken down for a ball. Here's the 1-1, swing and a miss. Harrison Allen. Hit the like button, man. 1-2 pitch on the way, and there's another called strike 3 at the knees. Back-to-back strikeouts for Ranger Suarez. Where are you guys tapping in from? Let us know down below. David's here. Hardcore's here. PJ's here. Captain Nerdy Monster's back. What's going on? Love to see you all here smiling and happy. Here's the pitch. It's outside for a ball. All right, let's put this guy. We'll have to put this guy down here. We'll have to put this guy here for now. Okay. 2 balls, no strikes to Marcell Ozuna. We need Ranger to pitch a gem today. We do. 2-0, and that's outside for ball 3. This is a big series for me. This is a big series. If they take 2 out of 3, I will be very happy. Ozuna lifetime 6 for 20 against Ranger Suarez. 3-0, and there's a line drive up the middle for a base hit. Marsh fields it, gets the glove down, and there's a 2-out single by Marcell Ozuna. Call him the Big Bear. Man. So a 2-out single by Ozuna. Let's hit some bombs. Let's hit some bombs. I like that. Folks, hit the like button on your way in. Hit the subscribe button as well. We got 99 people on here watching. We should be getting 99 likes. Come on, baby. Let's go. The pitch. There's a cutter at 87 that's in there for a strike. Ozuna batting .238. He has 12 homers and 29 RBI. And a .341 on-base percentage. 0-1, foul ball. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Where are you guys tapping in from? I'll be back around 12 tomorrow, says Jason. We'll see you then. Wait, they don't play at 12? 0-2, here it is. Excuse me. Whoa, that was bad. The voice, and that's a foul ball. Hello, JJ. What's going on? Come on, guys. Let's stay hot. Yes. Let's do this. Let's keep those bats burning hot. Love your smile. Thank you. I appreciate you. I do. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ranger Suarez on the hill for the Phillies. He's facing Matt Olson, who's hitting .238 this year. And do any vocal warm-ups. 1-2 pitch. That's low and outside for ball 2. I'm tuning in from Woodstown, Philadelphia. Spelled Philadelphia. I love that. Chochi, what's going on? I love it. 2-2 pitch, here it is, and that's low and outside for ball 3. Jay just got 99 likes on the Braves fan 8-1. Well, we had 2 Braves fans on here. Nice try, though. Ozzy Albies is up next. Can Rangers strike out the side? The 3-2 pitch. This one's grounded sharply over to third base. Bohm picks it up, throws it over to first, and we're going to the bottom of the first. So, no score, no runs, 1 hit, 1 man left, and we're going to the bottom of the first. The Phillies are coming up. All right, be right back. Don't go anywhere. We're back, baby. We are back. Woo, boy. Let's go. We're back. All right. I'm tuning in from Sarasota, Florida. That's awesome. Sarasota, Florida. Oregon tunes tonight. Let's go. Let's go, Phillies. Let's go. Let's get some Oregon tunes up on here. I like the sound of that. Play the Oregon. Baumholtz. That's where you're tuning in from. Charge! Larry said, can I go to the bathroom? Hold up.
Maybe someday.
I got some cool sound effects, guys. I got some really cool sound effects that I downloaded yesterday, so you'll hear some really cool shots today. It'll be great. Stay right here. Hurry, Larry, says the hot corner. Let's go. All right, Phillies starting lineup. It'll be this. Bryson Stott, Trey Turner, Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, Alec Bohm, Nick Castellanos, Max Kepler, JT Realmuto, and Brandon Marsh. Hot Corner says, I'm tuning in from the Charlotte area. Asia's from Brooklyn, New York. Here's the first pitch to Bryson Stott, and it's way up high and way outside for a ball. Thanks for tuning into Sunday Night Baseball, folks, and for tuning into that Knicks game. We finished up and we did the Knicks game at the end, and that was really awesome. If you guys have not checked out my basketball play-by-play content, you really, really should. Or my football ones as well. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the pitch, and that's on the outside corner for strike 2. I love my Phillies community. I do. I really, really love that. But I also really want to get my basketball and football communities up there as well. So make sure you go check out that content too. Stott's hitting .257 on the season. He has 4 homers and 24 RBI. And the 1-2 from Strider, swing and a miss. It's going to be a tough day for the Phillies against this guy if he's on. This guy's thighs are crazy. Well, he's a really good pitcher. I've never heard somebody say the thighs are crazy, but that's cool. He has good thighs. What can I say? 1 out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. I predict 9-3, says Captain Nerdy Monster. I'm going to go 7. I'm going to go 4-3. 4-3 Phillies. 0-1 pitch. There's a foul ball. I think it's going to be something like 4-0, and then the Braves will get some runs off of the bullpen. No balls, 2 strikes. Trey Turner is in the box, and here's the 0-2 to Trey. There's a fly ball hit out towards straightaway center field. Harris misjudged it for a second. He went back, and now it's to come running in, and I'll make the catch. And so 2 away. Michael Harris II was sort of taken by surprise. And then he was able to adjust. Matt Olson's over at first base. Ozzie Albies is at second. Nick Allen's at short. Austin Riley's at third. Braves actually dropped Orlando Arcia. And I think, don't quote me on this, but he's nearing a deal with the Colorado Rockies. The pitch. There's a fly ball hit out to left field. It's a foul ball, and it goes out of play. Folks, if you are coming on in, make sure you hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button as well. We have 156 people on here. Let's get 156 likes. 0-1, and that one hits Harper right on the elbow. Goes back over towards the Phillies on deck circle. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. That's not what we want. Come on. Oh, he's in pain. The trainer's out there. Got him right on the elbow. Ouch. Don't do this to us. Come on, baseball gods. He's nursing, and he is squatting down. Okay, we've seen the replay 3 times. He's going to come out of the game. Bryce Harper's coming out of the game. And we will keep you updated with everything else that occurs. He's going back into the locker room. Two outs, bottom of the first. Bryce Harper is hurt. And it looks like Edmundo Sosa's getting his helmet on. Strider's throwing a couple of warm-up pitches. Sosa is going to be the pinch runner, and he will be playing over at first base for Bryce. Bryce Harper is hurt. Got hit right on the elbow. And he went back to the locker room right now. And Sosa's exercising. He's lifting his legs up. He's over at first base. And Kyle Schwarber's coming up. Is that what it says, Larry? Prayers for Bryce in the chat. Here comes Kyle Schwarber to the plate. Schwarber has walked in 7 straight games. They haven't announced yet what the defensive alignment's going to be now. Or the defensive lineup. That's outside for a ball. No, I'm just guessing. Okay. Right now, Sosa's pinch running for Bryce Harper. Again, in case you're just tuning in, Harper got hit in the elbow from Spencer Strider. 1-0 pitch to Schwarber. There's a fly ball hit out towards left center field. There is Eli White. He'll make the catch, and we're going to the top of the second inning. All right, so no runs, one man left. We're going to the top of the second, no score. Prayers for Bryce, man. I better see prayer emotes right now. Spam those prayer emotes. There's a Starkey. A Starkey, what's up, a Starkey? Appreciate you for being on here. Guys, go follow a Starkey. She's awesome. She's so sweet, and she's awesome. So we'll see what the new lineup is going to be for the Phillies. Right now it says Bohm is over at third, but they have first base vacated, which we know is not a thing. The money line tonight for the Phillies, they're at minus 110. Braves money line's at minus 120, in case you're betting. And if that's the reason why you're here, that's cool. Get those like buttons up. We have 61 likes, 180 people tuning on in. Come on! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You know, I gotta do a better job at organizing these things. Oh, is my guy here? No, he's not on here. Sebastian's here. I gotta play him the new sound that we have. There we go. JJ plus Phillies equals Phillies number 1. Let's go. I hope Strider can keep his command under control, says Braves Champs. Yeah. I hope you do well in fantasy this week too, Braves Champs. I do. 185 people locking on in, tuning into the Phillies and the Braves. I almost said Phillies and Sixers. I'm a little bit all over the place today. Oh, guys, I have some good news. I do. I have some good news. For the 5th week in a row, I've been running and I've beaten my time again and again and again and again and again. And I'm really happy about that. I've been running on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I do 1 lap on Tuesdays and I do 2 laps on Thursdays. And I've been beating my time, and I've been losing weight. I'm really happy about that. All right, so here we go. We're in the top of the second, and the pitch, this one's fouled away. So Edmundo Sosa is over at third, and Alec Bohm is over at first. Larry, you are...
Correctamundo.
You are correct. 0-1. That's in there for a strike. Ozzy Albies is up. He's on an 11-game hitting streak. The 0-2. And that's outside for a ball. I hate that for Harper. Yeah, we all do. We don't want to see anybody go down. 1-2 pitch. Check swing. Did he go? They say no over at first base. And the count is 2-2. Albies is a switch hitter. He's now 28 years old. He's been in the league since 2017. Wow, it's been 8 years for Ozzy Albies. Feels like yesterday he just was called up. The next pitch is taken up high for ball 3. And the 3-2 on the way. This one is going to be fouled off. He's 6 for 23. Against Ranger with 3 homers and 11 RBI. Payoff pitch. Here it comes. And it's up high and outside for a ball. Right on, JJ. Let's go. I am determined. I am. So it's a walk allowed to Ozzy Albies. Top of the second, and here's the pitch. There's a ground ball, diving stop by Stott. He'll flip it back over to shortstop for 1. The throw over to first, though, is not in time. And Sean Murphy able to get aboard. That was a beautiful play by Bryson Stott. And Ranger claps along and says, "Thank you, Bryson." That was a sharp hit ground ball back up the middle. And Stott made an excellent diving play. And he actually bobbled it as soon as he tried to get it into his throwing hand. And he was just able to get the easy out over at short. That was tough. That was not an easy play. So it's the 4-6 fielder's choice. Again, in case you are just tuning on in, I have to say this, but Bryce Harper did get hit in the elbow, and he is out of the game. Spencer Strider hit him in the bottom of the first. Not on purpose. It was totally accidental. Eli White is up. 1 out and a runner on at first. First pitch is in there for a strike. The second pitch is fouled off. Smash that like button, everybody. Acuna's got to go down. Why? 0-2 on the way. Strike 3 called. Yup. Let's go. And there's out number 2. Eli White struck out looking at a pitch that was right down the middle. Here's the pitch. There's a chopper hit over towards the right side. The throw over to the first is in time for out number 3. And we are going to the bottom of the second inning. No score. Bryce is better. But why does Acuna have to be sent down? He's a phenomenal player. Why would they do that? Makes no sense. We're talking about Ronald Acuna Jr., right? He's gotten a hit in all 3 of his games that he's played, and including 2 homers in his first 2 games. So, yeah, he should be sent down. Are we talking about Luis Angel Acuna? What's going on, people? You take my player out, I'll take you out. It wasn't on purpose. Wasn't on purpose. What's going on, Brian? What's going on? Happy to see you back here. It's been a little bit of time. Phillies were on a winning streak, and now you're back. What's going on? Favorite player sucks the injuries he's went through. A phenomenal player. Yeah. The injuries suck for Acuna for sure. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. What's going on? Stott, Turner, and Sosa are coming. Why did they say that they're due up? They're not due up. We're in the bottom of the second. It's Bohm, Castellanos, and Kepler that are due up. What are we talking about, ESPN? What are we talking about? Guys, hit the like button. Hit that subscribe button as well. We have 186 people tuning on in, and we don't even have 100 likes yet. Come on, boy. Come on, guys. Come on. Let's keep them coming. Hit that like button. Hit that like button on your way in. Let's go. Bohm is up. And he will be leading off the inning here against Spencer Strider. Alec is hitting .272 now on the season. And the pitch outside, way outside. And he takes it for ball 1. He's 5 for 27 against Strider with 12 strikeouts. He has homered off of him once, though. The 1-0. This one's going to be grounded foul. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Make some noise. Charge! 1 ball, 1 strike, and here's the pitch. It's outside and low for ball 2. No score here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Suarez going up against Strider. The 2-1 pitch, and that is lined foul towards the third base side. Appreciate you all for being on here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch is inside for ball 3. Hey, do you guys think that the Braves are still going to make the playoffs? 3-2, and that's high for ball 4, and Bohm gets his first career walk against Spencer Strider. Okay. There is a leadoff walk, and Nick Castellanos is up. Do we still think that the Braves are a playoff team? In the chat, yes or no? Yes or no? Here comes Casty, and he takes a 96-mile-per-hour pitch right at the knees for strike 1. Got Knicks and Pacers and Stars and Oilers tonight. Both games will be at 8 o'clock. No balls, 1 strike to Nick Castellanos. And here's the pitch. It's low, and that's actually called a strike. What are we doing, ump? Come on. Dave says no. Larry says no. Brian says no. Dylan says no. Hardcore says yes. Captain Nerdy says yes. So then who's your odd man out for those of you that say yes? No balls, 2 strikes, and the pitch is outside and low for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes to Nick Castellanos. And here's the pitch. It's outside and low again for ball 2. Charlie, what's up, Charlie? The windup and the next pitch. And Castellanos dribbles it foul. Castellanos' average is at 271. And the pitch on the way, a called strike 3 at the knees. And Spencer Strider gets his 2nd strikeout of the evening. And there's 1 away. We got to keep up with LA, San Diego, New York, San Francisco, and Arizona. Going to be tough with the slow start. But one of those teams could cool off. They could. Here comes Max Kepler. And Kepler takes low for a ball. The other part is that those NL West teams play each other more times because it's interdivision. So you would think that naturally one team's record is going to go down. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's down for ball 2. Keep those likes coming and keep those subscribers coming too. We have 212 people tuning on in. Let's go. 2 balls, no strikes to Max Kepler. And here's the pitch to Max. Fly ball hit out towards right field. That's going to go over the head of Acuna, and it goes all the way towards the wall. Alec Bowman is high horse. He's rounding third base. He'll come on in the score, and no throw made towards the plate. It's an RBI double by Max Kepler. 1-0 Philadelphia. Woo! Booyah! That was a great swing. Pitch to JT. It's in the dirt for a ball. Let's go. Can't believe Bohm scored all the way from first. Was that on your list? 1 ball, no strikes to JT Realmuto. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Kepler at second, and the pitch is outside for ball 2. Let's go. Charge! That's one way to retaliate. Yeah, it is. 2 balls, no strikes. JT's in the box. And the 2-0 pitch is down again for ball 3. Phillies are 1.5 games above the New York Mets in the NL East, and they're also 8.5 above the Braves. 3 balls, no strikes. Strider looks back at second. Now back to the plate. And the 3-0 pitch, line drive, hit out towards right field. It's caught by Acuna, and he throws a cannon over to third. The throw, it's going to get on by the third baseman, but it stays in the yard. Kepler would have been gunned out at third if Riley would have held on to that. I didn't understand why you would tag up there. It wasn't like the ball was hit so shallow, and Acuna has a gun. He does. Acuna dropped it. He focused on trying to tag out Kepler, and he took his eyes off the ball. That was a heck of a throw. And as he dove over to third, he had a little bit of a hard time getting up, so that's why he couldn't come home. Now Strider's going to have a conversation with Murphy here. Again, 1-0 Phils. Usually I'm not okay with JT swinging at a 3-0 pitch, but that was right down the middle, and he hit the ball really hard, just right at Acuna. And now Brandon Marsh is coming up. I'm going to have to take a step off after this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We have 215 people on here. Let's get 215 likes. Come on, man. I'm fired up. I'm fired up. You guys should be fired up. The pitch is up high for a ball to Brandon Marsh. .31 total pitches for Strider, 16 strikes, 15 balls. And the 1-0 delivery is in there at 94 at the knees for a called strike. He's 5 for 13 against Strider. 1-1 pitch. That's just high, but they tried to see if he went around, and he did not go. Rays are tied 1-1 against the Minnesota Twins. The Cardinals have a 3-0 lead out of Camden Yards. 2-1, and that's high again for ball 3. Giants are down 2-0 out in Detroit. They're in the top of the third. The Dodgers have a 4-0 lead out of Progressive Field. And the Mets are down 2-0 in the bottom of the first against the White Sox. Those are all the games going on right now. 3-1 pitch to Brandon Marsh, and he looks at the slider at the knees for strike 2. Three balls, 2 strikes, and the payoff pitch on the way, and Marsh gets a piece of it and fouls it off. Five seconds left on the pitch clock. And the payoff pitch on the way. There's a foul ball. Crowley, I feel like you and Brian are always on at the same time. Like, are you guys the same person? You really are. Like, you're both on at the exact same time. It's funny. Strider looks back at third. Now back to the plate. And the 3-2 pitch is on the inside corner for a called strike 3. That was an excellent pitch by Strider. We're going to the bottom, or the top of the third, that is. I need to take a step off, and I will do so. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Hit the like button while we're in this break. Hi, everybody. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play-by-Play with JJ. We go on for every Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game. We've been doing this. We do traditional play-by-play while we interact with you guys on here. We do that for the Phillies, the Sixers, and the Eagles. We've been doing that now this is our third year. And if you enjoyed this content, make sure you like and hit the subscribe button as well. We got to get to 215 likes. Keep them coming. The pitch is in there for strike 1. Suarez kicks and delivers and throws another strike to Nick Allen. And the count is 0-2. Suarez today, 3 strikeouts, 1 hit allowed, 1 walk allowed as well. The 0-2, ground ball hit over to second base, bobbled by Stodd. He has enough time, though, to throw it over to first, and it's in time for the out. Crowley says if we lose by a run, he says if we lose by a run, ... He didn't even say the ... But he will not be happy, I assume. The pitch. There's a cutter that's in there for strike 1. I do. I really feel like you and Brian are you're both on here at the same exact time. It's like every time one of you chats, the other one has to chat. It's funny. 1 ball, 1 strike. Acuna today 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a fly ball hit out towards straightaway center field. Marsh says he has it, and he does, and I'll make the catch, and there's out number 2. Memberships, they're $2.99 a month. They're $2.99 a month. What do you get? Well, members, comment all the emotes that we have. The more members we get, the more emotes we get. And it's really cool. Excuse me, by the way. They're awesome. Justin, thanks for the sub. The pitch on the way. Line drive, hit out towards center field. It's going to drop in for a base hit right in front of Brandon Marsh and Austin Riley. It's on with a 2-out single to straightaway center. Patricia, thank you. Thank you for what? Hey, JJ, I'm actually in Philly at the game. Oh, that's awesome. Have a great time, Patricia. Root on for those Phillies. Sorry you had to see Bryce get hurt. You should get your money back for that. The pitch. There's a foul ball. But let's hope that you get to see a win. That's so cool. Shout out to you and whoever else you're with at the game if you're with somebody else. 0-1 pitch. There's a strike called at the knees. All is good, JJ, as long as we draft Ace Bailey. I'm with you there. I don't understand why people are so down on Ace Bailey. People were so high on him before, but now they're not. It's because they think that he's an 18-year-old and he's a maxed-out player. 0-2 pitch. It's outside for a ball. Guy is nowhere near his ceiling. Ozuna's in the box. And the 1-2 pitch on the way, and that's a rocket, but it's a foul ball towards the right field side. Hey, chat, who are you rooting for to get to the NBA or to win the NBA championship this year? One, two, here it is. Swing and a miss. And we are going to the bottom of the third. And Ozuna does strike out. There's a K. And so Ranger Suarez so far wheeling and dealing. Phillies lead at 1-0. We're heading to the bottom of the third inning. Any news on Bryce Harper? We're probably not going to hear anything until after the game. Seriously. Who are you guys rooting for in the NBA Finals? Who are you guys rooting for to win the whole thing? Let me know down below. We're like a third of the way over with the MLB season. That is wild to think about. Really hope Bryce is okay. Prayers for Bryce. Alex Cole tweeted out a couple of hours ago, he's a producer for WIP, that he heard that the Phillies are looking in, or are locking in, on Orioles center fielder Cedric Mullins. I like Cedric Mullins. Just don't think he moves the needle. I just don't think he does it. Mets just tied it back 2-2 in the bottom of the first inning. Oh, man.
Boo! You stink!
Just kidding. Oh, yeah. That's the rumor, says Larry. Oh, brother, 5'7" Cedric Mullins. Yeah. I just don't think he moves the needle, you know? Bottom of the third, 1-0 Phils, and Stott's up, and he takes the pitch outside for a ball. Mets lead it now 4-2. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that's terrible. 1 ball, no strikes, and the pitch is outside for ball 2. Strider is pitching. Mullins is greater than Marsh or Rojas. Yeah, it's just... I don't want it to be another Austin Hayes. 2-0. There's a swing and a miss. He's having a good year. I just don't... I don't know. 2-1. There's a called strike. Is he not in the starting lineup today? I don't think he is. Three-one pitch, swing and a miss. Mullins is now 30 years old. He's hitting just 163 in the month of May. Does have 10 homers on the season. 3-2, and there's a foul ball. Miller and Robert would be your choices. Three balls, two strikes to Bryson Stott. And the pitch. There's a foul ball. Strider comes set at the belt and fires the 3-2. This one's fouled away. Keep those subs coming. Thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it. You're all so nice. Strider kicks, fires, and that's a foul ball that goes out of play. Nine seconds left on the pitch clock. And the payoff pitch to Bryson Stott. Another foul ball. He is battling here. Work up that pitch count, Bryson. Let's go. I gotta get these sound effects on my board. The payoff pitch to Stott. High for ball 4. And he gets on with a leadoff walk. There we go. Good job, Bryson. X-rays are negative. Good. Toss bat to first, not in time. I didn't want to have Twitter up today. I'm really annoyed with Twitter, to be honest with you. I'm kind of fed up with it right now. Bottom of the third, and the pitch. This one's popped up right behind home plate. Chadwick Tromp gets called off by Austin Riley, and he's there to make the catch for out number 1. Anybody else tired of Twitter? Max Coverage TV! What's up, Max? Top of the evening to the JJ fam. Top of the evening to you, my friend. You got a late night tonight. Get that coffee ready. Get that coffee brewing. The ball is 1 strike to Edmundo Sosa. Brian's drilling everybody. 0-1 pitch. That misses inside for a ball. Inspire says he should have stayed in the game. Well, how would they know? Like, come on. Come on, people. How would they know that? And I'm sure that Rob talked to Bryce and he was like, I don't feel comfortable. So you think that Rob would just say, oh, tough it out? No. 0-1, and that's in there, and that's actually down low for a ball. What's up, Tracy? Should have stayed in the game. 1-1. There's a foul ball. That one goes out of play. Bonch is here. What's going on? I've never been on Twitter. And even I know it's a cesspool. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Strider getting ready to throw. The pitch is in the dirt for ball 2. And it's also outside. Nothing like a 9:40 game leading into work tomorrow morning at 7. Hey, brother. Hey. I can understand getting up early the next day, you know. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss. The throw to second base, and Stott is safe. So there's out number 2. Can we drill Arcia? No, because he's not on the team anymore. I just said that he was signed by Colorado. Good jump by Bryson, though. 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd. X is a cesspool. Yeah. The pitch, here it is. It's a 94-mile-per-hour pitch at the knees for a strike. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch to Schwarber, swing and a miss. And see, I really should be promoting more on Twitter. I really should. And I don't. But to me, that's, I don't know. 0-2 pitch. It's going to bounce in the dirt for a ball. The Twitter algorithm does not like me. But there's a reason why. It's because I'm not consistent with it. 1-2 pitch. It's going to bounce in the dirt for ball 2. If you're on TikTok, though, if you're on Twitch, hello. Hello, people. Appreciate you guys for coming aboard. Stats over at second. We're in the bottom of the 3rd. 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Strider looks back at second. Now back to the plate. The 2-2 is going to bounce in the dirt for ball 3. Max is the man. Please go follow Max for all your Yankees and Packers, NFL, and MLB, and even NBA content. He does an awesome job on there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the 3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, and Kyle Schwarber did not have a good swing there. It was a terrible pitch to swing at. It was inside and low. Back-to-back strikeouts are what end the 3rd inning. And we are going to the top of the 4th. It's 1-0 Phils. The sad thing, says Max. Sad thing is, on Twitter, they kind of make you pay to be verified to really promote. Can't go live over there now if you are not verified. I'm not paying for that. Nope. Yeah, so not only do you have to pay to message the verified people if you want to start a conversation with them, you also can't go live on there either. And soon, you're not going to be able to post on there. I don't know. I just feel like that. I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with it. I know. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to pay to even download the app. You might. I don't know when they're gonna get to that point. But everything is a moneymaker. That's all it is. How can we try to find ways to get more revenue? That's how companies are going. It's what they do. We won't pay for that garbage either. Don't need the bots or that kind of people watching my content anyways. Yeah. I'm with you there. I'm with you on that. Wouldn't be surprised if X would do that later, says Starkey. Yeah. I don't even call him X. I know that that's like not. I know that's weird to me because I don't call the Cleveland Indians I don't call the Guardians the Indians anymore. I know some people do. I know some people, call the Washington Commanders the Redskins. I get that. But I'm usually, the guy that calls it what it is. But with this, I make an exception to the rule. It's not X to me. X is a letter. Ranger Suarez is going to pitch. We're in the top of the fourth. Light the stream for fish and chips on JJ. Hey, Banj, I'm predicting that it's going to be a 1-0 game going into the top of the fourth. Inside joke from last night. Pitch is taken for a ball to Matt Olson. 1-0 pitch. That's a sinker taken right down the middle at 91 for strike one. Suarez versus Olson. 1-1 pitch. That's going to miss inside for ball two. Hit that like button, folks. We have 231 people on here watching. I don't think we even got over the 200 marker yet. Let's go. We're at 118. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Fonda's laughing. I see why you guys like... I see the fun now when it comes to trolling on other people's streams and doing it in a friendly manner. It's fun. 2-2 pitch. That ball is smoked, but it's a foul ball over towards the first base side. Smack that like button. Like it ran off with your money. Just give me my money. Max, you're the man. Thanks for sticking around, dude. Mad love and respect to you. Seriously. 2-2. That's taken down for ball three. The payoff pitch from Ranger Suarez. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. And there's another strikeout. 5 chairs in the chat, baby. Cha-ching. You know what? I think I'm going to actually put this over here. I think that will be better, actually. 1 out. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball off the glove of Edmundo Sosa. It was a hot shot hit over to him. And it goes out to left field. Kepler fields it. And that's going to be a single for Ozzy Albies. A 1-out single. Low elbow contusion. X-rays confirmed negative. Max says, of course. You're the man, Max. Top of the fourth inning, and Ranger Suarez kicks, fires, and this pitch is fouled off. It was right down the pike. I'm glad the X-rays are negative. I can't believe somebody said that he still should have played. I would wear that elbow armor too, and I'm sure he is. 0-1. That I agree with you on. Murphy's up. He's 0 for 1. He grounded into a fielder's choice back in the second. That was a hard ground ball back up the middle. and Stott had to dive and get it into the glove, and had an excellent play. 1-1, that's high for ball 2. It's a big sigh of relief, it is. See a lot of powder blues, see a lot of red, and a sea of pinstripes. White and red pinstripes. 2-1, fouled away. Murphy is hitting .218 against right-handed pitchers and .233 against lefty. 2-2 pitch, and Suarez just barely misses that inside. Not by much. An itsy-bitsy, teeny-weeny white, well, it's a yellow polka dot bikini. 3-2 pitch. That one is chopped foul. That song just got stuck in my head. I have a very crazy mind. Howard Eskin says Strider won't last more than 5 innings. Well, I don't trust Howard Eskin. 3-2 pitch. That's a foul ball. Howard Eskin also said that I can't think right now. Top of the 4th, 1-0 Philadelphia. Get those likes up, baby. Suarez comes set at the letters, kicks, fires the pitch, swing and a miss. Oh, he got him again. 6 strikeouts for Rangers Suarez. He is in the danger zone. He is lethal out there on the mound. Beautiful. Sean Murphy has to go back to the dugout. Let's see another chair. Have a seat. The windup and the next pitch, and that's way inside for a ball. Strider's at 60 pitches, probably won't go past 5 innings. 1-0. This one skied over towards the left side. Turner gets under it, makes the catch, and we're going to the bottom of the 4th. It's 1-0 Phils. Yankees are not trading Aaron Judge. If Howie was in charge of the Phillies, he would have traded for Aaron Judge, says Marco Villanova. Well, the Yankees are not trading Aaron Judge. At least not this year. Maybe in 8 years. Or 5. Or 6. I would highly doubt that they would trade him within the next 3 years. Let's go. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 4th. It's still early. It's not time to set the alarms yet. But you know what it is time for? It's time for On This Day in Phillies History. And before that, it is also time for you guys to hit the thumbs up button and help us get to 200 likes. We're at 231 people that are tuning on in. Let's go. 231 people tuning on in. On this day in Phillies history. Let's do it. Today is May 27th. In 1935, Pretzel Pizzulo, that was his name, makes his first major league start and earns the victory in what's a 4-2 win over Pittsburgh. He also starts the next day, but loses. Pretzel Pizzulo. Look him up in a little bit. In 1990, John Smoltz held the Phillies hitless up until Lenny Dykstra stroked a one-out double in the 9th, and Von Hayes later drove him on in. but the Phillies fell 6-1. Well, that wasn't a good one. Listen to this, though. In 2014, Ben Revere hit a homer in the 7th inning of a 6-2 loss to the Rockies. It was the first stinger of his 1,566 career at-bat. And last year, 2 years ago, Craig Kimbrell struck out Atlanta's Eddie Rosario and earned his 400th save of his career. The pitch, and that is fouled away. This is Alec Boehm up to bat. Oh, 1. There's a ground ball hit over to short, and the throw over to first is in time. Hard courses, I remember that home run. I don't. Was not born. Actually, wait, was I? Hold up. I have to double check. Yeah, I wasn't born. Okay. Here's the pitch. And that's low and outside for a ball. Always sucks as a Georgia fan. He tunes into us. He's a Braves fan. He loves the channel. 1-0 pitch. Nats outside and low for ball 2. Be nice to him. I mean, we can disagree on the Braves. Just don't go too hard at him. 2-0 pitch to Nick Castellanos. Ground ball hit over towards the third base side. Riley with a throw over to first, and Castellanos is out. Oh, that was a heck of an effort by Austin Riley. That was a Gold Glove type of a play. It just hit the white chalk. He had to go into foul ground, and he threw it over to first base. That was a spectacular play by Austin Riley. That was Manny Machado-esque. Kepler's up in the pitch. That's in there for a strike. Isn't it funny? I think it's funny because if Alec Boehm makes that play, we say, great job, Boehm. But when an opponent makes that play, Castellanos is slow. That's like what we say. I'm not saying that to judge you. I'm just saying that that's just how it goes. It's funny to me. Best infield play of the season, says Inspire. That was a good play. And you're right that Castellanos is not fast. I'm just saying that the way that we talk about it is different when we're a fan of a team. You don't have to apologize. 1-1. Foul ball. The 1-2 pitch on the way to Kepler, swing and a miss. And we're going to the top of the 5th inning. 1-0 Phils. Let's go. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. Or else. All right, we're back. Top of the 5th inning. The first pitch is fouled off. Hit the like button, folks. Hit that subscribe button as well. Appreciate you all for being on here. All supers do go to the top. The ball is 1 strike. Ranger Suarez still pitching. It's a 1-0 ball game so far. Here's the 0-1. This one's flied out towards right center field. On the run is Marsh, and it's going to drop in for a base hit as it bloops in for a single when it's a no man's land. And that's what starts off the 5th inning. I don't like this. Just got to put it in the right spot. Stott, Marsh, and Castellanos were all running towards the ball. Nobody could get there. This one's going to be bunted over towards the first base side. And it's barehanded by Suarez. And he'll throw it over to first to get the easy out. Harris does advance, though, over to second base on the sacrifice bunt. Marsh is not a major leaguer, but yet he made that excellent throw. That game-saving throw this weekend. Can you explain that to me? That's a pie for a ball. I agree with you. Well, I don't want to say I agree, but 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike. There's times where he makes boneheaded mistakes, for sure. One ball, 1 strike, and the pitch. And that's inside for ball 2. What have you done for me lately, says Hardcore. He made that excellent throw to home plate this weekend, and he saved the game. What are you talking about? Not telling you he's the best player ever. I still want an outfielder. But that was an excellent play. Other than that, though, yeah, I'm with you. I still can't disregard that excellent throw he had. Two balls, 2 strikes. That's outside and low for ball 3. He got lucky. 3-2 pitch. That's outside for ball 4. And that's going to put runners on at first and second. All right, guys, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button as well. Austin Riley's up. So Cunha just walked. And the pitch, that's high for a ball. Riley made an excellent play over at third base in the bottom of the 4th. The 1-0, and that's high again for ball 2. And Ranger has to settle down. The 2-0 to Riley. There's a ground ball back up the middle. Turner has it. Flips it over to second for 1 to throw to first. Not in time. And Riley beats out the throw. Going over to third base, though, is Michael Harris. Good play by Trey. That's a 6-4 fielder's choice. was actually a good throw over to first by Stott, too. Two-way top of the fifth. Ozuna's up. And he takes inside. All right, chat. I need you guys to hit the thumbs up button. I need us to get to 226 likes. Let's go. We're at 138. We're 62 likes away from 200. The pitch. Nat's taken for a strike. I realize the more times I say it, the more you do it. So I got to keep reminding you guys to do it. Or else I'm robbing myself. 1-1 pitch. That catches the inside corner at 89 miles per hour for strike two. 79 pitches for Ranger Suarez. He's looking to try to get out of the inning without a scratch. The 1-2 pitch to Ozuna. It's inside for ball two. The Stars and Oilers are ready to get underway, and so are the Knicks and Pacers. Ozuna's 5 for 22 this year with 2 outs and with runners in scoring position. 2-2 pitch, another foul ball. And he stays alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Suarez kicks, delivers, and it's outside for ball three. The Orioles just came back. They were down 3-0 and now lead at 4-3 against the St. Louis Cardinals. Big payoff pitch coming up here in this ball game. In the 3-2, it's down low, and that's going to load the bases. Brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. Caleb Cotham's going to go out there to talk things over with Ranger. So a little jam. Can't tell who that is stretching out in the bullpen. Maybe it's Tanner Banks. I don't want to guess, though. Doesn't have the jersey on, just the sweater. Hasn't taken it off yet. Ryan O'Hearn just hit a 3-run homer for the Orioles. That's how they took a 4-3 lead. 33 more subs till we get to 5,900. Let's go. Olson's up. Bases juiced. First pitch to Matt Olson. It's low and outside. The 1-0, here it comes. Foul ball, out of play it goes. Get out of it, Ranger. Olson hitting .293 with the bases juiced. And he has hit a grand slam 8 times. 1-1, and it just misses inside, and the count is now 2-1. He's 0 for 2 on the evening. 31 years old. Suarez gets set. The letters, kicks, fires, and this one's fouled back. Olson is 7 for 24 coming into today against Suarez with 4 walks and 6 strikeouts. There's traffic on the bases with 2 outs. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. And JT pumps his fist as he goes back to the dugout. And Ranger with a little smile on his face. And we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. What a nice pitch by Ranger Suarez. Cha-ching. That's how you do it. Let's go. What a nice pitch. Question. What does an Atlanta Braves fan do when his team has won the World Series? Answer. Well, he didn't give me a chance to answer. He turns off their PlayStation. Bum. Wait, do I have that sound? No, I don't. I don't have that sound. This is what Ranger Suarez said to Matt Olson.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Yes. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. 254 Philly freaks and Brave freaks on here tuning into this game. Who are you rooting for? No, that's a dumb one. I think we know. I think we all know what most of you are going to say. I was going to ask another poll question. Can we get to 300 likes? Come on, guys. Hit the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button as well. All right, Bats, it's time to wake up. It's time to wake up. It's time. Let's go.
Time to wake up.
The pitch. That's taken up high for a ball. And JT is up. It is wake up time, baby. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch to JT. That's a foul ball. It's wake up time. Sound the alarms. Sound those alarms. The 1-1 to Realmuto, and it's just on the inside corner for strike 2. Can't believe Suarez got out of that jam. Strider is still pitching 73 pitches. Bottom of the 5th. 1-0 Phils. 1-2 pitch, and it's down and away for ball 2. In case you are just tuning on in, Bryce Harper did leave the game. He got hit by a pitch. He got hit right on the elbow that was back in the 1st. The x-rays came back, and they are negative. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And JT strikes out, and Strider is able to get his 7 strikeouts. Starkey just says, wake up. Wake up, baby. Time to get out of bed. Here's the pitch. That's taken low and inside for a ball. Tell him to wake up. Wake him up! 1-0 pitch. There's a fly ball hit out towards left field. And it'll stay in the yard. There's Eli White. He'll make the catch. There's 2 away. Now it's Bryson Stott who comes up. And the first pitch in there for a strike. It's a slider. A slider by Strider. That's a bar. The ball is 1 strike to Bryson Stott. Here's the pitch. That's outside for a ball. One to one, foul ball. Strider has 0 control. He's so overrated. Overrated? Strider overrated? The 1-2 pitch to Bryson Stott. And that's a foul ball. Overrated. And the guy had 281 strikeouts and 186 innings in 2023. And he had a 3.86 ERA. Overrated. 1-2. That's down for ball 2. Well, I guess that you could say that LeBron's overrated, but he's had a very good career. He didn't say that he stinks. I don't know about overrated, though. 2-2 pitch. That's outside for ball 3. See, sometimes I have to think out loud, you know, before I make an answer. 3-2. And that's low for ball 4. It's not 2023 anymore. Well, I said that because he didn't really pitch last year. Because he had the Tommy John. Here comes Trey Turner. And we have a timeout called. Come on, guys. We've only had like 4 subscribers during the stream. We got to get more. Come on. Let's work up those sub numbers. Get those numbers up, man. If you're a shadow watcher, get out of the shadows. Get your behind on here and hit the thumbs up button. Aniel De Los Santos is warming up in the bullpen. Two outs, bottom of the 5th, and Trey Turner's up. Shout out to Georgia fan for tuning on in during these games. I like that. Here's the pitch, and it's outside and low for a ball. They gotta resort to playing dirty, just like the dirty city they're out of. Suspenso. You guys are too much. 1-0 pitch. And that is down for ball 2. Washed? I mean, the guy's coming back from Tommy John surgery. Washed. 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Turner today 0 for 2. The toss bat to first and Stott dives back in there without a tag. All super chats do go to the top. My name is Jason Joseph. This is Play by Play with JJ. We go live for every Sixers, Eagles, and Phillies game. 2-1 pitch, and it's up high for ball 3. People are like, well, you do the Sixers and you do the Eagles too? And I'm like, yeah, I say it all the time. They're like, whoa, I didn't hear that. I do. The 3-1, And it's on the outside corner for strike 2. Ew. Edmundo Sosa's on deck. He struck out in his pinch hit appearance. And the payoff pitch to Trey, it's outside again for ball 4. And 2 base runners with 2 outs for the Phils. And it looks like Snicker is going to go out there. And that is going to be it for Spencer Strider. So Spencer Strider is not gonna get the win. Spencer Strider is not gonna get the win today. Instead,
you get nothing.
Yeah, I gotta reorganize these. I gotta put them all into the soundboard, but I got them all downloaded. And I want to make sure that I play them more. But yeah, it's great. This Oilers setup is interesting. They're making it look like a fan is singing the national anthem. I've only seen it in that city, says Steve. Let's go. Who just subscribed to my channel? Who dared to subscribe? I will give you a shout out. I will give you a shout out if you shout yourself out. Thank you for the sub. Get JJ to 300. Let's get to 300, man. That'd be sick. Anil De Los Santos is going to pitch. How old is he now? He's, 29 years old? He's 29, and he was with the Phillies from 2018 up until 2021. So the square root of 64 equals 8. No, I'm kidding. But in regards to his age, I think he was, 21 years old with us? 22? He was 22. 22 to 24. Strider's fastball velo was 0 last season. 0. Do you guys like the new sounds? 2 outs. The pitch. That's a foul ball. Do you like the new sound effects? Haven't really heard much about it, so I'm just curious. Not saying that you have to love them, but I just would like to hear your thoughts. The ball is 1 strike to Edmundo Sosa. 2 base runners on. The 0-1 pitch. That's fouled away. Anil this year is a 3.57 ERA and 23 strikeouts, as well as a 1.01 whip. 6'3" tall, 235 pounds. 5 seconds left on the pitch clock. Stott leads off at second. De Los Santos stares for a second. Now back to the plate. And the 0-2 is fouled back towards the screen. Yes, except the alarm clock. You don't like the alarm clock? It's time to wake up. I love you, get nothing. You didn't like the alarm clock? 0-2, net's outside for a ball. You don't like the boo, you stink? I'd rather have a rooster crowing. I'll get used to it, Jane. 1-2 pitch. There's a ground ball hit over to third base. And Riley picks it up, throws it over to first. It was a little bit off the line, and Sosa gets tagged out by Matt Olson. We're going to the top of the 6th. Going to the top of the 6th. It's 1-0 Phils. Let's go. Eskin was right. Didn't get past 5. I still don't trust Howard Eskin. I still don't trust him. Lol, I will try. Thank you so much for being on here, folks. All right, I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. See you soon. $5 super chat from Jack. Appreciate you, man. Jack says the guy is working his way back from Tommy John surgery. Phillies have only 1 hit, and some brilliant fan is chirping he's overrated. Meaning Spencer Strider? Yeah, he's... I don't know. I disagree, but that's just me. Top of the 6th, Suarez is pitching. There's a line drive base hit out to left field. It's played on a couple of bounces in front of Max Kepler, and Ozzy Albies gets another base hit and continues his hitting streak. Appreciate the $5 super chat, man. Top of the 6th, Sean Murphy's up. And the pitch to Murphy is a little bit low. I missed the "You Stink." Was it the one from SpongeBob? Yeah. You'll hear him more. There's more. 1-0 pitch. It's in there for a strike. I gotta spice it up, man. Like, I have to try to do some more IRL streams. I have to try to do some more collabs with people. If I really want to grow, I have to put in more work. And I got to put in new sound effects. I got to make new visuals. I gotta try to spice it up for you guys. 1-1. That's inside for ball 2. I mean, obviously, stick to what I'm good at as well. But I don't know, if you want to get more people in, you got to expand the brand. The 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. The toss back to first, and it's caught by Bohm. No swipe applied. 228 people listening on in. Let's go. We're at 164 likes. Oh, we're so close to 200. Here's the 2-2. This one is fouled away. If you guys ever want to email play-by-play with JJ and reach out for business inquiries, the email is posted in the chat. I will also post it right now. Is Jason Joseph on air at gmail.com. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. 8 strikeouts for Ranger Suarez. He gone. And Murphy has a hat trick of them. Price is Right losing sound effect is a classic. I got that too. The pitch. And that's outside for a ball. One ball, no strikes. Suarez kicks, delivers, swing and a miss. Eli White is up. He's 0 for 2 in this game. How many is that? 8 chairs? 8. Let's get 2 more and call it a night. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's down and out. You can email. You can message me on Discord too, but email. I'd say email is the better way. 2-1, fouled off. A squirrel is trying to get out in between the right field fence and the former out-of-town scoreboard. How did he get in there? What? That's interesting. 2-2 pitch, and that's outside and low for ball 3. All right, let's see him try to get out. Come on, little critter. Come on, little guy. There he goes. All right, he got out. He got out. He got out, and now he's going to hide. 3-2 pitch. And that's popped up in foul ground. Bohm has the hat come flying off and makes the catch for the second out. I was like, how did he fit in there? And he got out. He squeezed his way out of it. Doesn't really have a lot of leeway there. I was concerned, though, for his safety. I didn't even know that there was a fence that was even in between that former out-of-town scoreboard. It's like a little fence. You can't really see it. It's not like visible, but then when the camera zooms in, it's like, oh, there's an actual fence. The ball is 1 strike to Michael Harris. And here's the pitch. Ground ball hit over to second base. Stott picks it up, throws it on the run over to first in time, and we're going to the bottom of the 6th. Ranger Suarez with 6 shutout innings. And we'll see if he goes back out there for the 7th. Schwarber, Bohm, and Castellanos are coming up. I've seen a squirrel score a touchdown. Let's go, squirrel. Yeah. I don't know how it got in there. But good for the squirrel to get out. The squirrel got out of the jam. Rodney's here. What's up, Rodney? We got 240 people tuning on in. Folks, if you guys like Phillies baseball, if you guys like baseball, period, I'm your man. I'm your man. Hit the thumbs up button. We go on for every freaking game. We do. The Squirrels are our new mascot. Nobody's ever replacing the Philly Fanatic. We're not disrespecting the Philly Fanatic. Nobody is ever replacing that mascot. Nobody. The best mascot in all of sports, I don't care how biased I am, he is the best, without a doubt. We don't need a new mascot. How dare you? Just kidding. But yeah. I have to defend my guy. I do. I have to defend my guy. If there's any team that needs a new mascot in Philadelphia, honestly, it's none of them. We actually have really good mascots. That's the only thing that we have. Just kidding. That's not the only thing that we have, but we have really good broadcasters. But we have very good mascots. That's the least of our problems. Six shutout innings for Ranger Suarez. I will stay on that hill and defend the Philly fanatic up until the day that I die. Fanatic is OG legend status. Yeah. And I think I read it a couple of months ago that one of the Muppets, one of the creators of the Muppets that helped out with Jim Henson, helped create the mascot. First pitch, the schwarber is taken for a ball. De Los Santos is still pitching. 1-0, it's down for ball 2. Just kidding, I love the Fanatics. He actually went to the bathroom at my house. He went to the... Wait, what? He went to the bathroom at my house, was on the parade route in my hometown. What? That's wild. 2-0 pitch, and that's taken for ball 3. I didn't think Gritty was going to be good, but I was wrong, says 3-step. Well, I did. Everybody was scared of Gritty first. 3-0 pitch, and I said, guys, relax. Relax. He's a friendly furry friend. The pitch to Schwarber, and it's up high for ball 4, and a leadoff walk to start off the bottom of the 6th. And here comes Alec Bohm to the plate. Okay. Bohm 0 for 1, walked in the 2nd, scored a run. The pitch, swing and a miss. If you like the Philly Fanatic, hit the thumbs up button. If you don't like the Philly Fanatic, hit the thumbs up button. Oh, 1 pitch. There's a ground ball. He back up the middle. Shortstop tumbles with the second baseman, but tags it back for 1. Throws it over to first, and there's 2. That is a 6-3 double play. Calitri is over at the phone, and I do not think that they're going to challenge it. He was out. Bohm was really slow to get out of the box, too. Allen tumbled with albies for a second. Two outs. Here comes Castellanos. He'll fight this one off. It's hit out to right field. That's going to bloop in for a base hit. Acuna plays it on the ground. There's a 2-out single. Gritty was awful until the 2nd. Someone from outside Philly disparaged him. We're going to have another pitching change here. Snicker's going to go out to the hill. And yeah, he is. Another pitching change. De Los Santos is done. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Oh, Draisaitl scored? Ay, ay. Cameron Williams got signed by the Eagles. It was just announced on Twitter. I said I was going to stay off. I lied. He just got officially signed. When he was drafted by the Eagles, I was like, wait, what? He was drafted, and then I just realized, oh, they signed him. He's officially on the books. They now have 8 of their 10 draft picks under contract. Jahad Campbell and Drew Makuba still remain. Okay. 31 more subs till we get to 5,900. Would love us to get to 6,000 soon. JJ needs Twitter rehab. Yeah, I should probably, I should go on a rehab assignment and go to Blue Sky or Threads instead. Because that's kind of like, it's not the minor leagues of Twitter, but they're alternate Twitter spheres. Kepler's up. He delivered the RBI double that the Phillies had once upon a time back in the bottom of the second. And the pitch. There's a strike called. Blue Sky is good, says a Starkey. Blue Sky is nice. Joe says, why didn't we review that? They're saving their challenges. Or step on some grass. Well, I ran today. 0-1. That's outside for a ball. But yeah, getting outside is very important. It is. It's important to get outside. One ball, one strike to Kepler. And this one's going to be popped up over towards second base. Albies has it, turns his glove, and makes the catch. And we are going to the top of the 7th. Not a lot of action in this one. It's 1-0 Phillies. The 7th inning is coming. It's coming. Wasn't Threads popular like a week and then it fell off? Yes. Threads is still being used, though, by people. It still has an audience. It's not dead. 33 steps says, I work outside, not pretty at work. Well, I'm sure it's not pretty working in heat or in the snow, but it's still good to get outside. Hit the thumbs up button, people, and subscribe to the channel as well. Tell me your favorite book. Your favorite book. Comment it down below. Favorite book. I know it's random, but some of you guys have to have a favorite book. It could also be an audiobook. Audiobooks, we got into this discussion the other day. Well, not we, but me. I got into this discussion the other day. Audiobooks are books. They are books. Except the only difference is that as long as you read them, you just can't listen to the audiobook. You have to listen and read. That's all I say about audiobooks. But yeah, that's it. What's your favorite book? Favorite book? David says, I don't know. That's a good book. Curious George goes to camp. What about How Dinosaurs Say Goodnight? That was a good book. Curious George goes to camp. I don't think my mom read that to me when I was young. Here's Orion Kerkering in the pitch. That's outside. The telephone book. I'm showing my age again. It's okay. I actually liked telephone books too. 1-0 pitch. There's a grounder, hit over to shortstop, and the throw over to first by Turner is in time. Orion Kirkering is pitching. He's on in relief for Ranger Suarez. What about the entertainment book? The Hunger Games. Oh, The Hunger Games is a good book. White Oleander. I've never have read that one. And The Secret Life of Bees. That one I haven't read either. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And that is inside for ball 2. Or ball 1. Sorry. I'll have to put them on my list. 1-0 pitch. That's up high for ball 2. Folks, like and subscribe. Let's get to 200 likes. Let's go. 2-0. There's a strike at 96 miles per hour. We're at 185. Oh, we're so close. I can sniff it. I can sniff 200 right now. 2-1 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Acuna is tied up in the count. 2-2. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish. The Braves stink fish. That's funny. 2-2. That misses down for ball 3. Give me some more books. 3-2 pitch. That one's fouled off. What about a heat ball by Mike Lupica? That was a good book. What about the Harry Potter books? The Spiderwick Chronicles. A series of unfortunate events. Anybody into like mystery books? Comic books? 3-2. Foul ball. Animal Farm. That was one I never got into. 3-2 pitch. And there's a ground ball past the dive of Sosa out to left field for a base hit. And there's a 1-out single. The Hobbit, says Pete. What's up, Pete? Michael says Captain Underpants. There we go. I love a series of unfortunate. Yeah, me too. It was such a great book. Such a great series. The Velveteen Rabbit? That one I never heard of. Is that scary? The pitch. This one's popped up. It's hit out towards shallow right field. Castellanos is there. Makes the catch. And there's out number 2. Catcher in the Rye. Who wrote that? What about the Time Quintet series with A Wrinkle in Time? Catcher in the Rye. That's J.D. Salinger. Huh. Two outs, top of the 7th. The pitch. To Kill a Mockingbird's a classic. Yes, it is. The pitch is in there for a strike. I actually like The Great Gatsby. Thought that was a good book. The ball is 1 strike. The windup end. The next pitch. Swing and a miss. The count's now 0-2. Marcelo Zuna's in the box. That was fouled right off of the shin guard of JT. And Ozuna gave him a little pat on the head. O2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And we're going to the bottom of the 7th. Rack up the K's. It is stretch time out in Philadelphia. Seiya Suzuki is the first player in the majors to reach 50 RBI this year. All right, it's time for trivia. It is time for trivia. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and turn on the bell icons. I'm going to ask you a Phillies trivia question, and if you get it right, you will hear this. If you get it wrong, you will hear this. Okay. This is going to be a tough one. It's going to be a tough one. You really have to know your history here. Does anybody know which Phillies player hit the first grand slam? No, I'm sorry. Does anybody know? I have to rephrase this. Which Phillies player hit the first grand slam in franchise history? Does anybody know? It's going to be a tough one today. Because I feel like it. Anybody know who hit the first grand slam in Phillies franchise history? The first ever grand slam. Ed Delahanty. Man, come on, JJ. Hint, please. I have to go tough. My boy Utley. No. It's someone none of us have ever heard of. I have no clue on this one. This is where you really know who the real Phillies fans are. Just kidding. The pitch, swing and a miss. Was it Harper? No. All right, we'll do a better one. I thought this was a good one, but I guess not. The ball is one strike. The pitch to JT. There's a foul ball. All right, we'll do another one in the 8th. The guy's name was Bill Duggleby. Bill Duggleby. And it came in April of 1898. That was against the New York Giants. 0-2 to JT, swing and a miss. And Dylan Lee gets a strikeout. All right, we'll do another one. We'll do another one in the 8th. I'll make it better. Wes Wilson's going to pinch hit for Brandon Marsh. Can't make it too easy, can't make it too hard. Yeah, no one would know that. That was a difficult one. The pitch, swing and a miss to Wes Wilson. All right, we'll do a better one. I promise. 0-1. It's down for a ball. You know what JT's average against left-handed pitching is? It's not good. That's what it is. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Rafael Montero is warming up to pitch in the Braves bullpen. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wes Wilson is up. That trivia question was trivia. 1-2. That is low for ball 2. Did we get the 200 likes yet? We're at 263 viewers. Did we get the 200 yet? Keep pushing. We're at 190. We need 10 more to get to 200. 2-2 pitch and a called strike. 3 at the knees. And 2 outs. Dylan Lee, 30 years old with a 2.86 earned run average. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. And that's inside for ball 2. Pretzel somebody. Yeah, I forgot to look him up. Pretzel Pizzulo. That was his nickname. John Pizzulo. 2 balls, 1 strike. This is the Bryson Stott. Don't forget to like and subscribe, folks. 2-1 pitch, nets up high for ball 3. Three balls, 1 strike, 2 seconds left on the pitch clock, and the next pitch on the way, and that's taken for strike 2. Imagine going back in time, though, and asking somebody that question. Like, back, like, in the 1900s. They'd be like, oh, yeah, that's a no-brainer. 3-2 pitch. There's a ground ball hit over to third base. On the run to make the throw is Riley, and the throw to first is not in time. And Stott is aboard with an infield single. It's a good song, Joe, isn't it? It's a really good song. Good hustle by Stott. Infield single, and that's how Phillies get a base runner with 2 outs. Stott is holding on to his hip, his left hip, for a second, and he's going to stay in the game. I think he's going back to the dugout right now. We have a pitching change, by the way. So Dylan Lee's night is done. But yeah, Stott was holding on to his hip as he ran into first base. His left hip. Let's hope he's okay. They just went to break. He went back. They showed him going back to the dugout for a second, and I don't know if that was just a... Sometimes they do that during the breaks. I don't know what to make of that, but we'll see. Alan Parsons was the recording engineer on Dark Side of the Moon. Yep, he was. It's a great album. It's an incredible album. It is. We need 31 more subs to get us to 5,900. Let's go. Oh, other trivia question. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it now. Who was the last Phillies player to get 200 plus hits in a season? $200 or more, I should have said. 200 or more in a season. Who was the last Phillies player to get 200 or more hits in a season? Your aunt loves me. Great name. Larry says J-Roll. That's correct. Good job. Good job. Your aunt loves me. Do you think that Kyle will get on? I think that Kyle will get on, yes. The pitch to Trey Turner. There's a fly ball hit out towards right field. On the run is Acuna. He's there to make the catch. 1 pitch, and that's the final out of the inning. We're going to the top of the 8th. Couldn't even introduce the pitcher that was out there. But regardless, it's going to the top of the 8th inning. 1-0 Phils. It was Rafael Montero that pitched. JJ, when are you going to start dishing out autographed merch? Great question. That is a very good question. Because I was actually starting to kind of think about getting that started this summer. I was thinking about doing that because I think that we're getting there now. I do think that we are getting there. So I was going to start brainstorming some ideas later on in like a couple of weeks or so and start actually exploring with that? So, very good question. How many of you would actually buy my merch? Just curious. How many of you would actually buy my merch? I know that's like a very generic question because you don't know what I'm selling yet and you don't know what it looks like. But I'm just curious. I wouldn't make it pricey. My first merch drop, I wouldn't make it that expensive. David says I would. Cool. Larry says not me. Okay, I'll count you out. So Stott is staying in, and Matt Strom is going to pitch. Jack says he would. Really? Thanks, Jack. Olson's going to come on up to the plate. Strom 1-3 this year. Has a 3.32 ERA and 21 2/3. Also has recorded 27 strikeouts. Fine, you can't have any of my merch then either. Rojas is going to be playing center field now. The pitch on the way. Line drive, sliding catch by Max Kepler. And one away. Attaboy, Max. Nice catch by Kepler. And the first out is recorded. Joe says he would be the first buyer. Oh, guys, don't make me blush. That's really sweet. That's very sweet. After this, we got a post-game show. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The pitch to Ozzy Albies. Batting on the right side. Foul ball. And now the play goes. J-roll was correct. Yes. Good job for those of you that got it. No balls, one strike to Ozzy Albies. Strom kicks, fires, and it's inside for a ball. Strom's ERA is at a 3.32. They also say that he's tied for 41st in saves with 2. 1-1, fouled away. That's just a weird fact. That Strom is now 33 years old. The 1-1 is fouled back towards the screen. Ellie De La Cruz just launched his second homer of the night, and it was a monstrous homer. 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Out number 2 in the 8th. Something worth mentioning, says Tim Kelly. Max Kepler switched from right to left field this season, and the Phillies haven't had to spend a second worrying about him defensively, says Tim Kelly. The pitch, and that's up high. He's just not fast. Sean Murphy's up. 2 outs, 1 ball, no strikes. And here's the pitch. That's on the inside corner at the knees for strike 1. This game does have a playoff feel to it. One, fouled back. I need an extra large shirt with your YouTube logo and Philly Freaks on the back and doing it live below Philly Freaks. I think that might be trademarked. So we'd have to look into it. 1-2. That's up high and outside. I don't know. I have to do my research. Two balls, two strikes, two outs, top of the 8th inning. And the windup and the next pitch on the way. This one's fouled back behind home plate. Pacers and Knicks cannot wait to watch that game. And, of course, the Edmonton game. Two balls, two strikes. Strom kicks, fires, and it's upstairs. Eli White is up next. He has not had a hit today. Strom's not wasting any time. Gets set, fires, and it just misses inside for ball 4. And he allows a 2-out walk. Just lost the batter. All right. Don't give this up. Do not give this up. So Murphy walks and White is up. On deck is Harris. Strom comes set and fires. They try to see if he went around. The pitch was high. He did not go. Strom was like, please double check that. Scott, what's up, Scott Superman? How are you? 1 ball, no strikes. The next pitch, swing and a miss on a cutter at 87 miles per hour. If you're just tapping on in, come on, take your shoes off, kick back and relax. Just hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Runner leads off at first, and here's the 1-1 pitch on the way. There's a ground ball backhanded by Turner over at shortstop. The throw over to second. It's in time. It's a 6-4 fielder's choice. And Matt Strom skips back to the dugouts. Phillies up 1-0 as we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Let's go, baby. Let's get some runs. Make some noise, chat. Gotta score here. Gotta score here. There's a pivotal inning for the Phillies. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Let's go. I can't hear you, chat. Let's go, baby. Ugh. Where did I put it? It's not here. No, it's all the way over there. Wake up the bats! Wake them up! We'll do it live, baby! Larry says I was whispering. Tell Jen to wake up. No, I'm kidding. 350 people on here watching. Did we get to 200 likes yet? Did we get to the 200 marker? We did! Yes, sir. Let's get to 300. Let us get to 300. Shane says, wake up, baby. I see those Rockets in the chat, too. They're not Houston Rockets. They're Philadelphia Rockets. I love them. Launch them. Launch them, baby. All right, what are they showing? They're showing a replay of something. Throw me back over to second. I don't know what they're showing here on the replay. Oh, it's just the final outs. Just the final outs. The pitch to Sosa. And the first pitch is taken down for ball number 1. Daysbel Hernandez is pitching. Charge! 1-0 pitch. Foul ball. And out of play it goes. Here's the windup, and here's the pitch. It's outside for ball 2. Two, 1 to Sosa, swing and a miss. Oh, he swung on a slider that was outside and low. Romano's warming up, and he will pitch the 9th inning. You'd probably assume that if there would be a bottom of the 9th, that Iglesias would probably pitch. Let's not get there. 2-2. That's low and outside for ball 3. This is Daysbel Hernandez. 3-2 pitch. Ground ball rolled over to shortstop. The throw over to first by Allen is in time for out number 1. That was Luke Williams actually over at shortstop, so he is the defensive replacement for Nick Allen. And Schwarber's up. Kyle Schwarber is up. Make some noise, Kyle. Come on. Pitch. That's inside for a ball. Can the bullpen just not make us nervous? One-zero pitch. High for ball 2. Kyle today 0 for 2. He's now walked in 12 straight games. 2-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. Did I say 12? I meant to say 8. Sorry. 2-1 pitch. And that slider just caught the outside corner for strike 2. Hit the like button, folks. We go live for Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles games. 340 people watching. Let's keep going. 2-2 pitch and a high fastball at 100 that swung on and missed. And there's out number 2. Phillies bullpen needs to get going. Oh, boy. 2 gone in the bottom of the 8th. And Bohm is up, and he stares at a 100-mile-per-hour fastball at the knees for strike 1. Tony! 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Thomas Jefferson's here. Dude, I haven't seen you on here in ages. 0-2 pitch on the way. Fly ball, sliced foul and out of play. Did I go to the Eagles parade? Oh, I streamed that. Yes, I was there. 0-2. Nets low and outside for a ball. Can you say strikeout before you say hi? 1-2 pitch. There's a ground ball hit back up the middle. It goes under the glove of the second baseman out to center field for a base hit. And Bohm gets on with a 2-out single. Wait, what was the question? Can you say strikeout before you say hi? Yeah, I guess it's a fair criticism. Sure. The pitch is in there for a strike to Nick Castellanos. And the pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit back up the middle. And Bohm stops at second base. And so the Phillies have 2 base runners on with 2 outs. Good piece of hitting by Casty. He poked it and got it off the end of the bat. Let's go. Hit that sub button. And hit the like button. Here comes Max Kepler. He has 1 RBI today. First pitch, high and away for ball 1. Let's go. Charge! 1-0 pitch, high again for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Hernandez in a jam. 2-0 pitch, and that's going to miss down for ball 3. Let's see the stop signs in the chat. Stop signs in the chat. 3 balls, no strikes. And the next pitch is outside and high, and that's going to load the bases. Let's go. There were 2 outs with nobody on, and now bases are loaded. And Rick Kranitz, the pitching coach for the Braves, is going to go out there. Wake him up. JT's up. There's some Phillies fans dancing. Dude, those Fanatic overalls look so nice. I love those Fanatic overalls. Oh, they're great. JT is up. Base is loaded. He's 0 for 3 today. First pitch, it's down for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Hernandez. It's been wild here. The 1-0 pitch, and that's down again for ball 2. Pressure is coming. Two balls, no strikes. It's getting loud here. 2-0 pitch, here it comes. It's a strike, and the crowd quiets down. Phillies' only run was on an RBI double by Max Kepler. 2-1 pitch inside for ball 3. Hitters count to JT Realmuto. Fans standing up. There's one fan that says, "Get up, everybody." Isbel Hernandez comes set the belt. The 3-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Got a slider that was on the outside corner, and the count's now full. Got to protect here. Bases juice. Bohm at third. Casty at second. Kepler over at first. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. And the 3-2 pitch is down for ball 4. An RBI walk by JT. Yes! Yes! Here comes Yohan Rojas. The pitch is just high. for a ball, and that was the right call, even though the catcher did a good job framing that. 1 ball, no strikes to Johan Rojas. Here's the pitch, high and inside again for ball 2. That was at 98 miles per hour. There's a guy in a Sixers shirt that's clapping. 2-0, it's down for ball 3. He is all over the place. Back to Atlanta, and not even in Philly. It's across the West Coast with his pitches. 3-0 pitch, and that's on the inside corner for a strike. He's all over the map is what I'm really trying to say. Lewitt is going to warm up in the pen for the Atlanta Braves. 3-1 pitch, and that's on the outside corner for strike 2. Good for Rojas taking those 2 pitches. I wouldn't have swung at them anyways. What do you do here? 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss on a 99-mile-per-hour fastball. We're heading to the 9th inning. The Phillies do get an RBI walk from JT Realmuto. And Jordan Romano is going to try to close the door. Harris and Baldwin and albies, I think, are due up. Harris, Baldwin, and Acuna. It's going to be a tough part of the batting order. Okay. All right. We're going to the 9th inning. All right. After the game is done, folks, we got a post-game show. Call on in, 610-314-0844. That is the phone number. I want to hear your thoughts on this game. It's been a good one. Not a lot of offense, but a very good pitching duel. And it still has a playoff feel to it, for sure. But it's not done yet. There's still 3 outs to go. I'm just saying, stay tuned for the post-game show. We will have a post-game show after this. All right. Let's go. What's going to happen in the 9th? We'll see. 28 more subs till we get to 5,900. We're so close. And yet so far, 353 people on here watching. We got to get to 300 likes. We're at 225 the last time I checked. Now we're at 228. Hit the thumbs up button. That extra run was big. That was a big run. Let's go, baby. Crowd is getting loud. Maybe he should have gotten loud earlier. Well, they had nothing to cheer for. They had nothing to cheer for. Only reason why the crowd cheers, and honestly, Larry even brought this up. I think it was like a year ago. I told I told our crowd to get loud, and they were like, "Well, how can we get loud when they're not doing anything for us?" I was like, "You know what? You're right." Let's go from Naples, Florida. Michael Maxwell's here. Top of the 9th inning. First pitch to Harris. Swing and a miss. Romano is going to try to shut the door for the Phils. Tomorrow night's game will be at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure that you guys tune on in back on Play-by-Play with JJ. No balls, 1 strike. The next pitch, another slider that's in there for strike 2. Romano always looks like he needs a shower. So somebody has very thick thighs, and now Romano always looks like he needs a shower. Just tell me what your description is for every player. 0-2 pitch, here it comes. Swing and a miss. And 1 away in the top of the 9th. That's funny. Rojas and Sosa not like they started defensively okay, but have holes in them. They're invisible twigs. That's one way to say it, I guess. Drake Baldwin's up, 1 out in the 9th. The pitch on the way, swing and a miss. Oh, man, Ferguson laughs. You're funny, man. You are. Okay, that's the 300 likes, folks. Come on, let's see the Phillies win. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch is down for a ball. One ball, 1 strike. Romano kicks, fires, and this one is a check swing foul ball towards the third base side. Drake Baldwin has had a very good year as the Braves catcher. He's just 24 years old. He has 5 homers, 15 RBI, and a 340 average. 1-2 pitch on the way. Upstairs for ball 2. You're not wrong. It's just funny. It's so funny. And it's so you. 2-2 pitch. Ground ball hit towards the first base side. Bohm picks it up and will win the race over to first base. And there's 2 away. Atlanta with their backs against the wall, and they are down to their final outs. 375 people tuning on in. Let's get to 300 likes. First pitch to Acuna. It's a 94-mile-per-hour fastball that's in there for strike 1. A big crowd at Citizens Bank Park. Don't know if it's a sellout. Looks it. 0-1 pitch, and it's high for a ball. One ball, 1 strike. Romano gets set above the belt, kicks, fires, and there's a fly ball hit out towards center field. Rojas is there, makes the grab, and the Phillies shut out the Atlanta Braves and take game 1 of this 3-game series. They win 2-0. Ring the bell, the Philadelphia Phillies win. That was a good win. That was a good win. Yes. Yes. Let's do it again. It's sweet. Let's go. Nice. I got a post-game show. I'm going to talk all about it. That was a good win. That was a very good win against the Atlanta Braves. Ranger Suarez is my MVP. How can he not be your MVP? Ranger Suarez definitely deserves the flowers today. Every time he's out there, he looks better and better and better and better out there. He just does. I still feel the way that I feel. I want him out of the bullpen. The bullpen actually did really, really good today, and I will give them their flowers as well. My players of the game, I go with Ranger 1, I go Bullpen 2, and I go with Max Kepler as number 3. And 4 would probably be the 8th inning. It wouldn't be just one batter, but the way that they battled with 2 outs and they got home that extra run, I thought that that extra run was big. I know that some people wanted more. I know we can always want more, but the fact that they got an extra one there, I thought that really did sort of put the nail in the coffin. But yeah, that was a very good game. You weren't going to get a lot of offense today against Strider. That's the way that I looked at it. Strider pitched well. Kepler had the big swing. The Phillies jumped out on top first. That's what I wanted. That's what I asked. And Ranger Suarez was phenomenal. He was phenomenal today. Had 10 runners left on base. The offense does have to be better. I'm not saying that they don't, but that was a big win. That was a big win. We finally got a real team that the Phillies had to face. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was a team that wasn't the Athletics, that wasn't the Rockies, that wasn't one of those bottom feeder teams. The Braves are a legit team. Say what you want about their record, but they're better than their record shows. They just are. And the Phillies shut them out. They shut them out today and did their job. All right, I'm going to take a step off. Again, if you guys are done, make sure that you hit the thumbs up button on your way out. I will be back in 4 minutes, and we will talk all about this, and we also will be taking phone calls. 610-314-0844 is the phone number. I will see you in a little bit. Bye-bye.
Graduated from Rowan University in the spring of 2022 with a sports communication and media degree. I got to actually call minor league baseball and G League basketball games while I was in school. And then I graduated, and as soon as I graduated, I went to NFL Films in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And as much as I loved that experience, I miss putting on the headsets. I decided, you know what, talk is cheap. I have a laptop that's in my house, and so 21 months later, here we are, still on YouTube, calling games and building an incredible, loving community on here with the people that I call my Philly freaks with a capital P and a capital H. We go live for every single Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game, and we do it like old school radio play-by-play style. I'm Jason Joseph, and this is Play-by-Play with JJ.
I showed a swung on barrel. Get out to right field. Bye-bye baseball.
That baby is long gone.
Another game. Another W. Man, I forgot what it's like to lose 2 in a row. Totally forgot what that was like. Folks, welcome aboard to the Phillies Postgame Show. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button as well. And turn on the notification bell icons too. We go live for every Phillies, Sixers, and Eagles game. Yeah. Let's break it all down. Let's break this all down. Let's break down this puppy. In my book, and again, I want to hear your thoughts about this too. If I were to give this team, on a scale of 1 to 10, how impressive was this win? 1 being not so impressive, 10 being very impressive. I'm going to go as far to say that this was a 5. This was a 5. However, if you were to ask me what letter grade I would give the Phillies today, that's a different answer to me. Because I would give them a B+. I would say a B+ is what I would give them in regards to how they did today. Now, why are my numbers off? Impressive? The only reason why you get a 5 is because Ranger Suarez pitched an A today. He was the 10. Kepler was the 1, and so that kind of evened out, I would say, to a 5. I think that brought that number down. The offense really did bring the number down, but then the bullpen brought it back up. So if you give a solid 9 for Ranger and maybe like a 1 for the offense and a 6 for the bullpen, that kind of evens out to about a 5. But it was still a very solid performance by the pitching staff, and they shut them out. That was their 5th shutout of the season. People were complaining for a while. This team just cannot shut out teams. Well, now they've done it 5 times. This pitching staff has been awesome, and Ranger Suarez today looked really strong. He went toe-to-toe against Strider. Strider, coming back from the Tommy John surgery, didn't look good in the first 2 games. You figured he was just going to pitch well against the Phillies, and he did. He pitched very well against them, but he was out-dueled by Ranger Suarez. And I thought that Ranger looked very impressive out there. I loved the curveball. I loved the fastball. The fastball was reaching 94. I think it actually reached 95 at one point tonight. But that was cool. Orion for the 7th, Strom for the 8th, and Romano for the 9th. They all pitched great. I think that's going to be your formula now in most cases. I think that's what Rob is going to go with, I should say. Don't know if I like it for the long haul, but it worked tonight, and it was good. I think Matt Strom is your best pitcher, and I would probably say Jordan Romano's your second best pitcher right now. Still need bullpen help, but the bullpen did great. And Romano for the 9th inning to face Harris, Acuna, and Baldwin. Tough part of the that's a tough three to face. That's not easy. So that was cool. Good stuff. I'm silent though because I don't mean to get nitpicky here. But I felt like they left a lot of meat on the bones. What do I mean by that? Kepler tags up from second, goes over to third on a flyout that was hit by JT. Acuna makes the catch. Acuna makes a good throw over to third. Kepler would have been out by a mile if Austin didn't drop the ball. The ball gets by Austin Riley, and as he dove into third base, Kepler, he couldn't get up and go home to score. You left a run there. Bases loaded. 2 outs in the 8th inning. I know that you got 1 run. There was nobody on with 2 outs. Still left meat on the bones there. I'm happy that they got the win. And I thought that the pitching was great. I thought that the Phillies battled today. But I need more. I need more. A B+, though, to start off the series, that's good. That's good. Tells me that your pitching has been really strong. Let's be real. Okay? Without this good pitching, you're under 500. I also just wish that they would have done more just because Bryce got hurt. You know? So that's another reason why I'm a little bit tough on them tonight for their offense, because you would think that because Bryce gets out of the game, there'd be more fire. There'd be more sense of an urgency. And I didn't really see that today. I thought maybe in the third when we had the Kepler double, I thought something was going to be brewing. I thought that he was going to, that was going to snowball into something else. But it really didn't do that. Tell you what, though. Alec Bohm, that was a 1-out RBI double. Alec Bohm's not fast at all. But my man ran for his life to score from first base, and he was out of breath. Just to get that run in there. I'll give him credit for hustling. I've been tough on that guy for not hustling, and he did. But then, to be fair, later on in the game, he grounded into that 6-3 double play when the shortstop Allen almost collided with Ozzie Albies at second base. And he should have beaten that out, so I guess it kind of evened itself out there. But overall, not necessarily an impressive win, but that was a good win. I'm not like, whoa. But I'm like, good win. Good start. You can build off of this. You have something that you can build off of. You do. I'm all over the map today, like Daisbel Hernandez was in the 8th inning. But one of the eye-popping stats to me for Ranger was the 8 strikeouts. Credit to Ranger for battling in that, what was it, the 4th inning? When Matt Olson was up with the bases loaded and for him to strike him out on a high fastball. That was nice. Was it the 4th or was that the 3rd inning? Or was it the 5th? I think it was actually the 5th. It was the 5th inning. Because Harris singled, and then they tried to play small ball. Allen bunted. They walked Acuna. Riley grounded into a fielder's choice. And Bryson Stott had some nice defensive plays, too. I thought that the defense really helped out Ranger, and in some ways actually helped out the bullpen, too. The sliding catch by Kepler was awesome. You make those types of catches, and that is what takes momentum away from your opponent. That sucks the life out of them. The Phillies have done that to the Braves in recent history. They've made some nice defensive plays against this team during big moments. But yeah, so after you walk Marcell Ozuna, and then you strike out Olson with the bases loaded, that to me was a huge rally killer. And just to see the emotion from JT as he went back into the dugout, JT doesn't really show a lot of emotion. But that was nice. Your bullpen was great, as I talked about. The buttons that Rob pushed today were the right ones. I'll give credit to Alec Bohm for going over to first base and actually playing the position pretty well. Like, when you go over to first base, it's a different game than when you're over at third. You have to be on the receiving end of these putouts. You're involved in a lot more plays. Not saying that he couldn't do this before, or that he's played the position before, but thought that he was active out there and actually did some nice things and next man up mentality, and he did good defensively today. It wasn't a problem. That 9th inning from Romano was awesome. Romano's starting to build my trust, too. He's starting to. I can't believe I'm saying that because I was totally out on the guy after he gave up those 5 runs to the Marlins. Like, that is DFA type of stuff. That's terrible. But he's starting to shut me up. And you know how I feel about it when players start to shut me up. I love it. Tell me to be quiet. Prove to me that I'm wrong. I love that. My favorite stat in the world. I don't even have to watch the game. And this stat right here tells me a lot about the game. And you guys know, for those of you that have been tuning in, you guys know what it is. Runners in scoring position. Today we were 0 for 5 with runners in scoring position. And we left 10 guys on base. Now the Braves were 0 for 2, and they left 10 guys on base. That's not a recipe for success. Your pitching had to be perfect. And we're not happy if the Phillies lose this game. But again, not impressive. Needed, though. And still a good win to start off the series. Good win. Now I want to hear from the people. I want to hear your thoughts. 610-314-0844. How impressed are you about this win? And what letter grade would you give the Phillies today? Is the question that I have for you guys. Let's read some comments. We'll do that right now. And again, if you guys want to call in 610-314-0844. Ryan Ritter has now crushed 4 homers. Is that correct? Has crushed homers in 4 of his last 8 at-bats from the Rockies. in their minor league system. Wow. Let's see what the comments are. Congrats, sir. That was a close game, says CeeLo. It's going to be a good series. Braves and Phillies never fails to disappoint us. There's always something to take away. We had our chances in the bases juice. Hey, we had our chances too, and we came up with one run with the bases loaded. This game was all about pitching. Which pitching staff was going to be better? That's what it came down to. And the Phillies just had the RBI double. And then with 2 outs, nobody on, they were able to play small ball. They got on base with some walks, bad pitching by Hernandez. That was the difference. That was the difference. We are the hottest team in baseball right now, says Colonel Bernie. I don't know if I can say that they're the hottest team. Because the Twins have been playing really well. And they've been playing against better opponents. If we were doing this against the Mets, the Braves, and the Padres, or teams that had upper echelon talent, better records, I would agree with you. But they're building momentum. They're building momentum. If they take 2 out of 3 against the Braves, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a lot better than I was towards the very beginning of this month. After they got swept by the Mets, and after they lost, 2 out of 3 against the Cardinals, I was not happy. I was not happy. And now they're doing their job. They're playing better baseball. But after a game like this, they got to clean things up. Ranger was coming back like the first half of last year. That's huge. Eagle Auto says I would give them an 8 today on a scale of 1 to 10 for how impressive this was. I wish I could be up there. Again, I feel good about this win. I'm not like trying to be a Debbie Downer at all. I just wasn't like, whoa. Like, that was a great win. It had a playoff atmosphere to it. But I guess that after Bryce got hurt, that really changed things for me because I expected them to just get angry and for them to be fueled by that. And it didn't really feel like that they were. It didn't really feel that way at all. But, again, I'll still take it. $10Ks and 10 men on base. Can't win. Old Man Ferguson says, bullpen was great. That was like one of the outings where I actually really thought that the bullpen had almost close to an A performance. I mean, that was pretty good. I would go B plus, A minus. But, yeah. Solid. Captain Nerdy said that was a fun game. Yeah, that was more of like a strategy, X's and O's, game of chess type of a game, and I like those. I know that some people like a lot of offense, and I do too. I love it when teams score runs. But I also just really appreciate good pitching. Strider had good pitching today. Suarez had very good pitching today. They were both good. So the expectation, in short, okay, I did not expect the Phillies to get up a boatload of runs. I still wanted them to try to get some more, and I felt like that there were times that they could have capitalized and they didn't do so. But with that being said, Your pitching was great. So, nice win. Go for the series tomorrow. Who's pitching tomorrow? Tomorrow is Sale versus Sanchez. I don't expect the Phillies to get a lot of runs off of Chris Sale either. I will be if they beat Sale tomorrow, that's a very good win. That's like when they played against Paul Skeens. Except this one, I take more of a test to it, even though Mick Abel was pitching in that game. But for Christopher Sanchez to outdo Chris Sale here, that would be very, very impressive. Because then we're going to be talking about Christopher Sanchez as a legitimate candidate for the Cy Young. Not saying that he's not legit, but it's going to be a big stage for him tomorrow. Let's see what he does. Colonel Bernie says, Braves fans are seething that Strider looked like that, and they still lost. They couldn't back him up. Part of the credit is to Ranger, though, for just dominating that strike zone. But you're right. Thank you, JJ, for the fun show. I appreciate you. I do. We need at least 4 viable options out of the Pence's Crowley. Yeah. Yeah. You can't live and die with this bullpen. Like you need more arms. And I still feel the way that I feel about Ranger. Somebody has to come out of the pen. You can't. I really don't think that sticking to this bullpen rotation is going to work in the long haul. Strom's going to get tired. Romano, even though he's been shaky and he's been playing better lately, he's going to get tired. And can you trust Romano to give you these types of outings every night? Not necessarily. He's pitching better. Yes, he is. But do you trust him like you were trusting Jose Alvarado? No. Old Man Ferguson says, if Harper is out for any length of time, that could hurt with any moves we can make. You're right. But also, it might be a good time for them to call up Otto Kemp. Somebody said it earlier in the chat. Explore what we have here on the farm. I'd be interested to see how Otto Kemp does in the majors. Don't know if they're going to do that. Maybe they will. But we'll see. This game could have gone either way, Cicillo. Yeah. It was a good game. As a baseball fan, this was an enjoyable one to watch. Edge of your seat. Who was going to blink? Would the Braves respond? Braves are knocking on the door. Phillies close the door. Phillies, could they give this up because they just don't have a very reliable bullpen? Braves can't come through. Phillies bullpen does its job. It was a very good game. How about Ranger 4-0 with a 1.01 ERA in his last 4 starts? I'm happy for him. Very happy for him. Crowley says Harper will be back. It's just a low elbow contusion. He might be done for the series, but he'll be back pretty quick. Maybe tomorrow they do come out with more juice against Chris Sale. Now that Harper's not going to most likely not play. We don't know yet. I highly doubt that he's going to play. I don't think that he was ruled out for the rest of the series, so I can't speak to that now. But how's that going to impact the locker room? What will that do for the clubhouse? We'll see. Again, 610-314-0844. Love the broadcast. And JJ, thanks so much. Of course, man. All right, CeeLo, thanks so much for tuning on in. It's not a re-tear or anything, which was the concern at first. Yeah. Yes. And if you forgot, please hit the thumbs up button on your way out. Ferguson says, I'm a little concerned with our middle infielders' defense. I'm concerned with Trey's defense. Stott had a couple of bobbles tonight. I'm not concerned about it, personally, because Bryson Stott's played pretty well over at second base. The only thing that I am nitpicky on with Bryson is his throwing range. Some of the throws that he makes over to first, Harper has to dig out because they're just low throws. But his defense overall is not really hurting you. Trey's is. Why hasn't Mick been called up to the pen yet is beyond me. I'm taking Mick over. I'll take Mick Abel right now over Jose Ruiz. They need to try something. They can't just linger this. They can't just let this thing dwell. They have to take care of it. That's the elephant in the room. And I just wish that they would take care of it now. And the reason why is because it's going to get later. It's only going to get later. And yet, probably by July, we're still going to be having these conversations. Watch. I hate to be that guy. I don't think that they're gonna make a decision up until a little bit later. I think that they're gonna wait this out. I don't like the sound of that. They gotta take care of this. Tried to call and never works. That's weird. 610-314-0844. Oh. I see. Sorry. I had it on... You know why? I had it on my work stuff. I'm sorry. Alright, we'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I know why. Sorry about that. Alright. Love you all. That's going to be it for me. I'll see you all tomorrow. I want to go watch the end of this Knicks and Oilers game. Still have a third period to be played in the fourth quarter. So, catch you all in the next one. Good job by the Phils. We'll see you all tomorrow. All right. Who was the most surprising performance, Kepler or Bohm, out of the two? Kepler. Kepler had the sliding catch out and left, and he also had the RBI double off of Strider, which I was surprised with. So, but Bohm also hustled from first to home, which was kind of a surprise too. So I guess that you could say that. I would go Kepler. All right, love you all. Lava Tov. Good night. See you tomorrow. Go Phils.